It's about a sound from Ohio that's become the alleged Bigfoot howl heard round the world.
In late autumn of 1994 near Wellsville, Ohio, Bigfoot researcher Matt Moneymaker, head of the Bigfoot Research Organization, began looking into reports of strange sightings and unusual vocalizations coming from the forests along the Ohio River. He searched the area thoroughly, but was unable to spot anything. However, during his search, he came across a set of massive, unsettling footprints. Deciding to investigate further, Matt set up microphones throughout the area and left them recording overnight. The next morning, when he reviewed the tapes, he discovered something had been captured. These sounds would later become known as the Ohio Howls. It begins with a strange siren-like call echoing through the area. Moments later, a dog can be heard responding, and then a third distant howl joins in from somewhere deeper in the forest. The main sound is loud and repeats 4 times, but there's no clear pattern to it.
Over the course of that 3 months, we got 64 different vocalization recordings. The Ohio howl is the best and clearest among them. You would often hear responses coming from the other side of the Ohio River, as if that's what this howler was doing. It was up there to howl across the river to connect with ones over there. And to this day, it has stumped any scientist from matching it with any known animal.
Could this howl belong to the legendary Bigfoot? And if it is, what would it be doing in Ohio? Believe it or not, Ohio has become one of the more active regions for reported Bigfoot encounters, with over 315 sightings recorded since the mid-1970s. That number has led some researchers to suggest that if Sasquatch does exist, it may not be limited to the Pacific Northwest alone.
When people think of Ohio, they think of places like Cleveland, where this particular recording was obtained in Wellsville, Ohio. The population is very small, 3,300 people, and the outlying area, which is largely uninhabited. This is by far one of the best recordings of Sasquatches ever obtained.
This story didn't end in 1994. In August of 2022, approximately 100 miles away in Loudonville, Ohio, a woman made headlines for claiming that she'd recorded another Bigfoot howl. That 2-minute recording was described as the sound of one Bigfoot attempting to locate another. Is this recording something similar? Let's ask the experts. We have forensic audio expert Dr. Rob Maher authenticate the track.
In the spectrogram, we can see the frequency starting low and then going high, and several repeats of that. There are no obvious signs of edits or abrupt changes or distinctions in this recording.
But what about the possibility that this is just a mechanical siren, as many online have suggested? Mahar strongly disagrees, saying there's no way that explanation fits what's being heard.
A mechanical siren generally is producing a sound that's frequency and the duration is very similar from one cycle to the next. But each howl that we've observed has a slightly different frequency and a slightly different duration, indicating that this was made by a biological source.
Or could the sound be coming from another top predator that lives in these forests?
A black bear is known to vocalize and make sounds. If we compare that to the example recording, there's quite a few differences in the characteristics of those sounds. The bear, they have much more of a short grunt quality. They don't have the howl or the siren quality that's present in the example recording.
After ruling out a bear, Maher goes through his full library of animal recordings, searching for anything that could possibly match the sound he captured.
Although there are characteristics of this sound that seem to match up known animals, there is not an exact match I can make. This is an unknown source in the recording.
With no exact match found, the possibility remains open that this could be something completely unknown. Something that doesn't fit into any known category like bear or any other recorded animal sound. And the question is left unanswered. What exactly was it?